Welcome back to Before the Millions. Got another superstar with us today. Mogul, motivational speaker. This is somebody that's going to change your life and make you laugh on social media, whether you never met him in your life, but if you actually know him in person, if you actually know who he is as a person, that effect is 10 times greater. You know what I'm saying? So it's with great honor that I have my boy King Paul here. Appreciate you, Brody. Appreciate you. This is actually the second time we had him on the show, and it's beautiful, bro, because we're gonna be able to talk about where we were, about maybe a year and a half ago, and where we are now, and just comparing the growth, seeing how things have, gone along, and seeing what's to come too. So real quick before we get into it, go ahead and tell us your name. What do you do?
What's good, everybody? My name is King Paul. Like he said, I'm a jack of all trades. I can do a lot, even more than he said. Like I used to skateboard. Like everybody used to call me the Black Tony Hawk in my neighborhood. I used to do like scooter and BMX and all that. I could draw, I could paint. But what I'm known for is making funny videos on the internet. Started with Vine, and then they got rid of that. So I kind of had to restart and everything else. But got myself back to a cool state, and I just all in all make relatable content.
I love it. And not only the content, man. This is a person that we got a lot to talk about, man. This is a person that you watched. I've literally watched you have an idea, and it's like I said, it's wonderful getting to know him, behind the scenes. But you'll hear him talk about an idea, and little bit down the line, it comes to fruition every single time. And I respect that, bro, 100%, because a lot of people have ideas. Matter of fact, we start from the bottom of the barrel. Certain people don't even dream. You know what I'm saying? I talk of having ideas. Certain people don't even see themselves doing certain things or just getting out the comfort zone. But you're someone that can imagine. You can think of it, plan it, and then it actually come to fruition. Right. There's multiple different examples I could talk about. The clothing line, you getting David all the way your shirt. Like I remember we had that conversation
Months ago.
You know what I'm saying?
Months ago.
Literally, it's crazy, and we're gonna actually dive into how that happened, the storyline behind that, and just we can actually start there, bro. This is someone that not only do you find him making funny videos on Instagram, but you also have a clothing line.
Right.
Let's talk about that.
Always been making clothes since high school. In like 9th, 10th grade, my man started a brand and he wanted me to kind of do it with him. But I was getting more sales than bruh. So I basically was just like that. But money could cause friction. Mm-hmm. So it started being like I would get more sales, but he'll still want to split the bread. And I'm like, bro, that ain't it. Yeah. So kind of branched off, did my own thing with like another couple of friends. It was kind of the same thing. I'm getting the sales, but everybody want to split it. And I did that for a long time up until like 2019, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna do it by myself. And it took me forever to come up with a name, but then when I was talking to my uncle, he was like, it doesn't matter what you call it, as long as what you sell is good. Right. Like, people buy it regardless. Right. And if you're struggling with a name, just use your last name. I'm like, bro, my last name. Then he started saying like all the brands, all the stores, restaurants we go to is people's names. Yeah. Use your name. I'm like, all right, bet. Did it. It was slow at first because on top of me using my name, I was the only model. Like I thought that my clout could get me the sales, and I learned early on it doesn't matter. Like if the quality of your marketing, the whole package, if it ain't it, nobody's spending their money. Like people will key laugh at you for free on the gram. When it comes to buying something, you kind of gotta that's like another starting from ground zero. Right. But to jump to the DeVito thing, I was struggling with my brand. I wasn't even struggling. My brand was doing well, but I felt like I had no structure. So I started to reach out to all the gurus that'll be on TikTok that made like $1 million off their brand, or they make like 10K every month. Just getting a couple gems from them. And then this one dude in particular, Daroom, just told me that I need a structure with my brand. And he kind of was like, bro, everybody already knows you for like the African skits. Why not make like African streetwear? And I'm like, dang, bro, that's so smart. And then he was like, and if you feel like you got to restart, just use the fandom from other people to bring to your brand. So for instance, he had a brand and he would make trucker hats, and he would take like the logos from like basketball teams, football teams, but like finesse them into his own way. So it's like if somebody really liked the Lakers and he got the LA and he spelled something like lame, they gonna buy it because they like the Lakers. So he's like, bruh, people already like Africans, so just like start putting the artists and stuff on tees. And also nobody's doing that. Like everybody does like the graphic tees of like a lot of dead artists like Tupac, Aaliyah. Nobody's doing it for Afrobeat. I said, bet. Put the video on the tee, but then I kept thinking like, bruh, what if he sees it? Because you know Nigerians, bro, we all know each other. Like, we're all one connected way. So I'm like, what if he sees it and tells somebody, like, bro, tell your man's like, no, or like, he sees it, he comments or quotes it on Twitter, like, bro, who gave you permission to use my face? Exactly. So I made the shirt back in like May, June, but never followed through with it. Even going back, like, I think when I pulled up on you in Cali, that was like, what, end of June? Yes. Had the t-shirt, never followed through, and then, my girl had got his concerts, tickets to his concert, so I'm just like, and then my man's like, bro, you can get the shirt to him. I'm like, how am I going? You know what I'm saying? He was just like, bro, you be thinking so small, like, bro, it ain't nothing to, someone's gonna respond to you, like, you can meet someone on this team or run to somebody there, so I'm like, sounds good, we'll see. Ordered a t-shirt, sat on them for a little bit. I dropped them like 2 weeks before the concert, so whoever was planning on going could buy the tee and wear it there. That was kind of like my whole little goal. So like a couple days before, he had posted a picture, like a group, like a portfolio type joint. So everyone that he tagged, I DM'd him. The same thing, copy and paste, like, what's good? I made this t-shirt, can you get it to him for me? Sent it to all of them. 2 of them responded. Day the concert came, I'm texting both of them. Neither one of them responded. I'm sick, but I'm at the concert mad, like, just blown the whole time. And then I peeped one of them that I was texting. Like, I don't know how I seen him, but it really was just God. But I saw him, in like the little section where the photographers be at, he was just walking. Then he started to go up the steps on the whole other side of the arena. So I'm telling my girl, like, that's brother that I was texting. She's like, go. I'm like, come on, bro. DMV, bro. You know, we be having too much pride. So I'm like, I'm not finna run around and go get a nigga a t-shirt, bro. So she's like, she just basically giving the shit like, bro, go. So I go, I'm like speed walking to the whole other side of the arena, bro. Bro, I met him like at the top of the steps, and he was like, bro, my phone died, like, I've been meaning to hit you back, So I'm like, bet, gave him the t-shirt, made a snap with him, kept it pushing. When the concert was over, he texted me like, bro, I just charged my phone, I got him wearing the shirt now. I'm like, bro, no way. So I'm trying to FaceTime and he's not picking up. Then I text him like, bro, can you send me a picture of it? But he's not responding, so I'm like, bro. I start thinking like, bro, he's lying, bro. Like, if he's wearing it, why ain't you, like, why you disappearing all of a sudden? And my girl just kept telling me like, chill, bro, chill. Like, just wait for him to respond. Like, you know, he's busy. And I'm like, all right, heard you. So, bro, basically was like, yeah, he's wearing it right now. We about to pull up to the after party. Push up to the after party. It was 4 minutes away from the arena. Texting him like, yeah, I'm here. No response. 30 minutes ago by, like, update. He like, yeah, we get dressed at the hotel now. I'm like, how you went from he got the shirt on to we get dressed? Like, stop playing, bro. My girl's like, chill. Another 30 go by. What's up? No response. Like, then I'm just like, all right, but we've been out here for like a solid hour and some change. I'm finna go home.
Y'all was in the car.
In the car, bro.
Dang.
So I'm trying to like get there when they get there, so I can walk in with them. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like another like, I'm just like, let's go home. She like texted me one more time. I was like, update with a question mark. He like, oh, we in here. I'm like, man, all right, bro. So then I start thinking like, I don't know. I just feel like he don't got it on. Cause why is bro just being so like loose? You get
it's probably drunk, busy, just a whole lot going on.
Yeah. So basically, we pull up, bro. They talking about it's 100 to get in, bro. Well, 50, but me and you know what I'm saying, my girl. So it's 100. I'm like, man, I don't even know if it's confirmed. I don't party already. So if I go in, he don't got this T-shirt, I'm gonna be sick, bro. Yeah. So paid it, went in there, and I'm looking for the dude. Cause I text him like, yeah, where we at? Where you at? And I see section. It's kind of like Bliss. Like, you know how Bliss got like the up section? Yeah. So I would assume bro was up there. Right. So I text dude like, yeah, I'm in here. Like, what section y'all in? He was like, the floor section. So I'm like, bro probably just came like with his friends. Like, the video probably not even here. Why would he be on the floor if they got like all these big joints? Right. So while I'm going to find him, I run into the Vito wearing the shirt. I'm like, bro, say like on Hoover. So I record him like this. My girl's like, bro, don't be that guy. What are you doing? I'm like, what you mean? Got my shirt on. She's like, bro, chill. So I walk around him to go dap up, bro. He's like, oh yeah, you seen Cuz with your shirt on? Like, let me introduce you to him. So I'm like, bad. So he walked me to him, start talking to him, and while he was introducing the videos, like, I know him, like, I seen his videos, I'm like, oh, bro, so I'm just like, yeah, so I'm like, bro, appreciate you for wearing the t-shirt today. He's like, yeah, it's cool, yada. Told him keep doing his thing, asked for a picture, took a picture, and just left, straight home, drove home, just smiling the whole time, man, went to sleep.
Mission accomplished.
For sure.
Nah, that's beautiful, that's beautiful, bro. Yeah. I'll be honest, there's a couple things I want to just point out, in what you just said, starting from the brand. I actually had a question. So you mentioned you know, having clout and being known, you thought that would be what would push a brand for you.
Yeah.
And for me, even with Before the Millions podcast, I've been thinking for a minute, like, I'm trying to drop a brand. But I'm like, I'm gonna wait till I get the numbers up more before I drop it, just so that the ads are easier. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get it out there. How much would you say having clout and having a large following on Instagram or Twitter, whatever, TikTok, helps you in selling your brand? Because, you know, a lot of people may have ideas, but they don't have a following at all.
I feel like it only helps you if you're already known for like putting it on for real. And that was my issue as well. Like, I could dress, but I don't really post pictures.
Right.
I post skits.
Yeah.
So it's like they see a brand and it's like, that's cool anyways. Like, I'm trying to laugh though.
Right.
So that's where a lot of frustration would be from it. That's why I would go from this style to this style, this niche to this niche. Because I just was trying to do what I was trying to could pop.
Right.
Because the sales weren't making sense with the views I was getting. But then I realized like it really got to do with, like I said, the packaging, the quality of your materials, the when people order your stuff, what are you doing? Are you sending a regular post office joint, or do you have your own custom joint? Like, you know, if you was to shop at H&M or Zara, they'd have it on the bag.
Right.
But a lot of niggas, like, it's just the brown joint they sell at the post office. So like you gotta get like custom mailing joints. Even and with that, do you give them a code? Like, is there like a thank you card? Because that was like, bro, my packaging was like, you buy a T-shirt from me, you're getting a T-shirt. Right. That's it. Yeah. And I'm putting it in a regular mailing joint. Yeah. You don't have no sticker. You don't got no coupon code. You don't got no thank you. And it was just like, for me, creating the stuff, I was like, on who? When people would tell me that, like, bro, look at your packaging. Like, are you even trying? Like, come on, bro, ain't nobody caring about that. But then even me too, like, you ever order something, you got like a coupon code, like, oh, who, like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that, cool, appreciate it. Or even some stuff, like, I be shopping with ASOS a lot. They'll send you like a Hello Fresh joint that has nothing to do with clothes, just like an extra, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang, like, you got to put a lot of that to account. And what I tell you is, like, bro, the algorithm does what it wants. There's a lot of people I follow now that they've either reached out to me for promo or they just told me they about to start a brand. I'm like, oh, that's tough. Like, don't know how that's gonna work out for you. You only got like 2,000 followers. That one reel just blows up. And then everybody clicks the link in their bio. They sell out. They start following. And the funny thing is, you know, the girl Yanni that I sent you. Yeah. She hit me up last year saying, hey, I'm in Atlanta. I got a Christian brand. I would love to give you a shirt. I ignored it because it's like, I'm cool. Ignored it, bro. She only had like 1,000 followers or something. Ignored it. This year, I seen the brand on my timeline from the brand page, and I'm looking like, bro, I've seen this name before. I've seen, like, and it kept bothering me, like, I've seen this name before. So I was going to the page, but it had 14K followers. So the brand, not her, the brand. Jeez. So I'm like, 14K. Nah, like, I don't know why I feel like I've seen this before. That it was a video of her. Went to her page, went to the DM, seen the DM I ignored last year, saying like, hey, I'm an up-and-comer, So within a couple of months, her brand page passed her followers and my brand's followers. To this day, I only got like 1,700 on my brand's page. She got 14K just from staying consistent and posting reels. Yeah. So that just shows quality and the package is all you need. And it should be harder for her because she's selling Christian clothing. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And even her marketing too, like, and she's not trying to just get models that look good to post. Like, she's going out there asking interviews like, oh, do you believe in God? Do you this, that, and the third? And putting her brand on. And of course, one went viral, people follow, and she just kept doing it. And every other video was going viral. So if you look through her views, like, you can see a joint that has 1 million, and you can see a joint that has 100 views. Of course. But she's just keep going. Yeah, consistently dropping. People are consistently ordering. So consistency is the key, but the quality got to be up there too. Right. I don't think followers matter unless you're already, like, if you're like a fashion type dude that's always been known for dressing, then you drop a brand, I'm pretty sure it's gonna take off. But if you do something else and just like, oh, let me see, 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna do well in the beginning. Right. I like you just said that, bro. 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna do well in the beginning. I feel like that's what most people fail to realize. If you're a hustler, like I used to think,
before I got around, number one, before I started doing a podcast, and before I got around people that drop clothing brands, I used to think like, yo, I'm a hustler, bro. If I got shirts, I'm getting these shirts off.
Right.
Like, it's like, that's not even a question. If I got to post, talk to people, like, these shirts are going to get off. But talk to people that actually have brands is not sweet. It's not as easy as one would think.
Oh no, for sure it's not. Cause it's different when people need to buy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like even with the podcast, if you're dropping videos, it doesn't cost people anything
Right.
to watch your video.
Right.
But if you're trying to sell something, that's when people be like, oh, I don't know,
Yeah.
especially if it's expensive.
Mhm.
So let's say you got Before the Millions podcast, right? People could watch for free on Instagram, YouTube,
Right.
whatever. Now let's say you drop a t-shirt that says Before the Millions. Somebody can be like, dang, I really rock with this podcast, but a T though. And then if you drop it trying to be like, show that you him and you drop it for like 60, 70, then they definitely like, yeah, Mike's tripping.
Yeah.
Like that's the first
Yeah.
thing is Mike's tripping.
Yeah.
But you gonna be tripping until someone they know is wearing it or someone they follow that got clout is wearing it.
Yes.
That's when it's just like, bet.
It
Because
makes
even with the DeVito team, when I dropped, sales was kind of slow. When I was posting pictures, oh, that's hard. Everyone was saying that was hard. When I dropped it, they were nowhere to be found. DeVito wears it. He reposts me to a story and comments on my page. Hey, bro, I get paid next week. Save me. Hey, bro, bro, it says large. So are you restocking? Because DeVito's followers came and ordered them up.
Of course.
And now everyone who's been seeing it since summer, all of a sudden, when they get paid next, they want to cop. Or they sneak, just do order.
Yeah.
And I see the order and I'll be telling my girl, like, look at bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at bro. Like, he told me he was going to cop 2 months ago. Now he just did a little sneaky order.
That's
So,
facts.
yeah.
No, that's 100%, bro. Yeah, because it's important, bro. The way you package it, the way you put it, the way you promote it, and it's a smart way you did it, bro. Number one, like you said, using if your brand is dying or you're finding a way to make it come to life, using something that's already hot, using something that people already like, is a smart and easy way to get your brand rolling.
For sure. That's what a lot of people was doing last year. I feel like everybody hopped on like that Y2K wave, where you like a star with a swoosh, like the old little 2000 looking. Everybody was copying like the same template and just typing their own thing, but they were making sales because that's what people wanted.
That was a little hot.
And I feel like that's a lot with entrepreneurship. Like, one, always put yourself in the consumer's shoes. Don't be thinking as like trying to be this big creative that just makes something cool. Make what people want.
Yeah.
Just add your own little twist on it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then also, really just make what people want. I forgot. I'm trying to think of something. It was a quote, but it's something like, don't try to sell what you like. Sell what you see. Sell what everyone else likes, because you're not going to be buying your own stuff. You're trying to sell it. And that was my problem. Like, I'll make something. I'll be like, this is hard. And I'll send it to like, I can send it to you. I can send it to Kay. I can send it to whoever. And y'all can be like, I don't know. And I'm like, y'all tripping. This is hard.
Yeah.
When y'all could be a consumer.
Right.
And then when I drop it, and everybody's just like, oh, that's cool. Like, they just get a little, like, maybe a fire emoji.
Right.
And I don't get no sale on my first release day. That's when it's like, dang. And I'm still telling myself, like, they trip, like, people trip this hard. It's gonna catch on, it's gonna catch on. Like, no, like, it's hard to you, Paul. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't like it. And they are who you need to please.
That's very true.
So, yeah, with everything, you really gotta create, post, share what people want, what people like.
Right. I feel like once you get to a certain point, though, it don't matter. Like, you got to do that to build. I don't know if you would agree. I mean, you're the one with the brand, but...
Nah, I mean, even bro that told me to do the African thing, he told me, he was like, there's two options. You could come up with your own mission statement, your own whatever, and try to make people like it, or you could do what people already like.
Mm-hmm.
And like the same way you said, like, I'm a hustler, bro. I'm not no fashion-y. I really don't care for fashion. I'm not no deep, like, looking at materials, all that. I'm just trying to make money. To sell something sweet.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I had to put my pride to the side and stop trying to put my last name on everything and be like Gucci, be like Louis Vuitton, and do what people like. And ever since I started doing that, everything's been easy.
I didn't think, dang, that's facts.
Bro, I had that black and white OA beanie I had that kept saying OA all around. But it took me a year to sell out.
For real?
It took me a year to sell out, and then I made beanies that I still haven't even dropped. That just say "Fine Boy" because you know people fine boy, no people fine girl. The amount that I had that took me a year, I sold them in like a couple of days.
Dang,
So
that's
for
OD.
me trying to stamp my name, trying to like push it on people like, like black owned business support. I'm putting my last name, I'm standing behind it.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then Fine Boy that don't got nothing to do with nothing. It's just like if you feel like you handsome, you buying a joint.
That's facts.
He just took off.
People can connect with that way more.
Yeah, for sure.
That's genius, bro. That's genius, man.
And I feel like also if you come out with a brand and nobody really knows you, I feel like that was another thing that's like people's pride when they know who made it. They know it's me. And then I put my name on it, so it's like, he's tripping.
Yeah.
But if you're like a dude that's just always been alias and people don't know your government, like you really got like a nickname, and then you drop a brand, that'll take off too.
Right.
For sure.
Makes sense.
Because stuff like the stuff we wear, we really don't know the owners, like essentials. Who, like, I'm pretty sure someone watching like the owners, but like most people don't know who the owner is. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all that, we don't know the face. Like they don't have a face. They just got, and even the models too, they don't use famous people. I feel like that's the best way to go if you really want to start something and have people like rock with your movement. Use like the most unknown, like use people with like that don't got clout
as models.
Yeah. People always think going to the influencer and go pay. That's not gonna get you anything. Anything. Their followers are gonna watch it and be like, "Oh, that's cool," and wait for the next post. Right. So, like, let's say people follow LeBron for basketball. If you give LeBron a Behind the Millions T-shirt and have him wear, or Before the Millions T-shirt and have him wear it, you'll be surprised. You'll get some sales, but everything might not sell out like you expected because people watch him for basketball. Right. And only a couple people will click on the brand. Like, and if they see it doing promo, the first thing people think is like, oh, this promo tag. Like skip.
That's facts.
So like a lot of people wasting money.
That's literally what I do. If I see an influencer like it's
click,
promo,
as soon as hey yo, what's up? Is the click? Skip. And they got you thinking like, oh, bet they wearing my shirt, they got all these followers. Everyone's skipping past it because that's not what they're following them to see. So it's really better to, if anything, do ads for your own post. But even that too, like if you really know how like social media works, bro, Instagram hides your post from your own followers.
Very true.
That's why you could see someone on your timeline and be like, oh shoot, I forgot I followed them. And that picture was posted 2 weeks ago. But it's just popping up today.
Facts.
When you pay for ads, they show your post to
everyone.
No, the people who follow you that haven't been showing it to. So it's like you really just gotta start something organically unless you got like that bad to put behind marketing. That's why it's just best to stay consistent and make sure that the quality is good because one is gonna pop. Anybody who's made videos or did anything consistently, like something's gonna pop regardless of whatever it is. If you do 100 applications for a job, you're gonna get one response. If you post 100 skits a day for like a couple months, something's gonna go viral.
That's facts.
Yeah, so you just gotta stay consistent. It's just easier said than done though. It's hard.
Now I like how you just put that though, because like you said, it is easier said than done. When you're in the shoes of, I've been in that position doing applications and no, you're not getting nothing back, or just like asking or just trying to sales, any type of sales that you're in, bro, you're gonna get no's all day.
Carried.
What all day?
But the thing is, once you get that one, you don't even remember all the stuff in the past.
I'm trying to.
And I always relate that to college, bro. There's a million times I thought about dropping out, like, bro, down bad. I'm like, bro, I don't got no money. All these famous people hit me up to link up. I can't because I got class or exams. Like, I'm wasting my time here. By the time I graduated, but the feeling of seeing my folks smiling, or even like your good men that already graduated coming back and be like, yeah, Mike, all that, like, you know, like all the struggles kind of like just go out your head, and you just celebrate and, you know, move on to the next goal.
For sure. That's 100%, man. Like, and a lot of people they give up because of the no's, because of the hard times, because of they're dropping reels after reels, nothing's blowing up. They're dropping brand after brand, nothing's blowing up. But like you said, you keep cracking, you keep hitting that rock, something's gonna crack. For sure. Eventually, you know? For sure. Eventually. And that I want to segue into creating content. You know, that's the same thing. You're gonna drop certain videos
Bro.
They go viral and certain don't.
When Vine came out, my best friend at the time in high school told me I should make videos. And I was like, I don't even think it was content creators before that. It was just YouTube. So Vine came, I'm like, ain't nobody gonna follow me. Like, just a young Nigerian nigga barely. Like, you know what I'm saying? Started doing it, and I enjoyed it. Just for like me and my men, it would just be fun.
Right.
And then one day, like something just got like 100 likes or something small, bro. I said, oh, like where all these people come from? Because before it was just like max likes like 10, like 3, 5. One day like a good video like 10, and maybe like 3 comments.
Right.
One day I got like 100 likes. I said, oh, it's over, bro. I got out of school at 2:05. From 2:05 to 9 p.m., I posted a video every hour for like 3 months straight. And then one day,
every hour,
bro. I posted a Vine at like 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30.
And you were making them that day?
Yes.
And record, like you would record it. What?
Yes. I'm posting like 6, 7 Vines a day, bro. They're not doing nothing. Then one day, I did a job like how girls be doing it, to be honest, because that was around the time. I was like, to be honest, you cute, you cool or whatever, don't be a stranger. 1,000. Like, and this one Vine used to post on Twitter too. So post on Twitter, that just got 1,000 likes, bro. It's like 2014. But with inflation, bro, that's like a mil.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. That's
like
a fact.
1,000 likes in 2014. I said, bro,
especially on Twitter.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
I said it's over. The next day, everyone was like, bro, you on Twitter? You went viral on Twitter? I'm like, bet. Then like a couple weeks later, I did another video. That junk got 60,000 reposts on Vine. And I got like 20K followers.
From that post?
Yeah, yes, bro. Like, so basically everything changed, quote unquote, overnight. But of course, people say overnight, but it's not like that was my first joint.
Right.
And the next morning I woke up.
Nah,
that was after
crazy.
7 a day for like
yep.
2-3 months straight. So that one joint, and then like, yeah, bro, just ended up with like 20K. And then it got to a point where like the 1,000 likes and all that became the norm.
Yeah.
But like the stuff like the 60,000, 100K, that's what I be aiming for. But it was at a point where I know, if anything, this joint's getting at least a couple thousand interactions. Yeah, so there's the same thing with all the other apps. Cause you know they deleted Vine. When they deleted Vine, I had like 200K. So I had to switch to IG and Twitter. I just started making videos, ran that up again to like 60K on each. TikTok came out. I think I made my first TikTok like 2020, like COVID time. Same thing, just really saving all my videos from IG, uploading them to TikTok. Nothing was happening. And I was just like, bro, ain't nobody on this app for left it alone, bro. Like, I posted a video in like November, left it alone, like about a Christmas video. Literally left the app alone. Then one day my joint's blowing up, bro. A video from November blew up in April, randomly. Like the joint had like, let's just say like 100 likes. Woke up the next day, it's like 400K views.
What?
I got like 10K followers. So I'm like, swear. Hop back on TikTok, started making TikToks again. Now I got more followers on TikTok than like any other app.
Really?
Yeah. TikTok is easy, bro. That's the easiest. But people don't.
So
people like us, like I want to say like grown people don't take it seriously.
Yeah, I don't take TikTok seriously, and I hear all the time that is what you want to go crazy on.
Bro, you know they have TikTok Shop.
Yes.
Where you could attach your item to a video, and it don't gotta be like a physical item. So you could be putting your 4X joints on a video, and if one of your videos go crazy, everyone's buying
the course.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you're tripping. But I tell people like, bro, post on TikTok. Come on, bro. I'm just like, okay.
Wait,
but the DeVito video, he reposted it. It got, when I posted it, I made sure I added the link to my shirt. The video got 400,000 views. Bro, imagine what my Shopify got.
Of course.
And it's not nothing where like you gotta leave the video, go to my bio, click a link. No, it's on the video. So I was getting orders on TikTok. I had to literally go on YouTube to figure out how to ship them out because they weren't going. I said Shopify, but it didn't go to my Shopify. It was on TikTok. Like people were ordering on TikTok.
Oh wow.
So I had to figure out how to make shipping labels and all that for TikTok. Like, it took me like a few hours. I was getting blown, but like, yeah, bro, TikTok is definitely the wave. And anything could pop. Bro, my mom posted a video because my mom be doing like drop shipping. She made a TikTok. Me being negative, I'm like, bro, get your old ass. I'll promote it. She told me, she's like, yeah, I make TikToks. Went to her page. Bro, this lady has 100 followers, and all her videos got like over 1,000 views. Just TikTok, bro. And me too. When I made the OA collection joint, my first TikTok had 800 views with no followers. Like TikTok just be pushing stuff, bro. But like, I feel like we're so used to Instagram feeling like we know people, we're really talking to. Like, it's my man, and TikTok is just so free and open that you kind of stay away from it. But nah, TikTok's the wave, bro. And even if you want to make bread, bro, TikTok, I feel like it'll get you more engagement, more sales, more notoriety than any of the other apps would. Twitter, everybody's stingy. IG is kind of like hit or miss. And then what else? That's really it. Facebook, nobody be on that phone besides like the ghetto people and the older people. Snapchat, that's kind of like dead too. So it's really IG, Twitter, and TikTok. And everybody sleeps on TikTok, but TikTok is where like the most people are active on.
That's very true.
A lot of people got IG, they want to be alias, no posts, no bio, no nothing, just be on there to watch people. Everybody on Twitter want to be a superstar, celebrity, don't like nobody else's stuff, don't retweet, just trying to get their joint and do numbers. And then on TikTok, it's just free. Like, there's really freedom on that joint.
I feel like with TikTok, it's because of, like you said, like you just see you see people that you know post, or that you, like I would see people that I don't even follow on TikTok, but they're in my contacts. It'll show me that.
But that shows you too, like they literally just want to keep putting people in front of your face, so why not be on that app?
Nah, for real.
And then think about how many people who have your number probably from like, I don't know how long you've had your number, but from like middle school, high school, they're like, oh, that's Mike. Like, oh, he doing this. Oh, like he do this. Let me tap in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's facts. That's facts. Nah, 100%. So even with the content, bro, talk to me about your creative process. Coming up with skits, coming up with ideas. I know we just had to talk about that earlier.
It's really just turning real life into content. So like something could happen, something could go wrong during this interview, or something funny could happen that you cut out or whatever, and I'll keep a mental note. Really write it in my phone and just be like, when you try to make a podcast and yada yada yada, or like podcasters be like, and then you know let the algorithm do its thing. So that's a lot of my content comes from stuff that actually happened, and I'll just write it in my notes and come up with a way that I'm gonna record it later on.
Right. That's fire. That's fire.
That's the best way to be. When I went to Invest Fest, whole time with you, I think it was Aristotle when he was talking. He said, "Make shareable content." He said something like, "Don't make creative." He said something like, "Don't make trending content or whatever. Make shareable content. Like make something that someone could tag their man's in or like repost to their story and be like, ain't this me, y'all?" So that's what I always keep in mind. Like people try so hard to be funny. And the funny thing is, a lot of the funny videos or funny skits aren't people trying to be funny. It's people really just mimicking real life. Like you would think like the top comedians like Drewski. All he does is record videos of how people act, and we laugh because it's like,
literally.
oh, that happened last week. Like, hey, bro, it's you. But in the video, he's not necessarily doing anything funny in some of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just, it's like art mimicking real life. And then people just laugh.
It's relatable. Nah, for sure. That's fire, bro. That's fire. We spoke on the content creation. We spoke on the clothing, the brand. One thing I do want to touch, bro, that I've seen you step into, and I love and I respect it. It's your spirituality and vulnerability. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, again, certain people are Christian, certain people are Muslim. I'm not saying this to push a certain religion. Of course, I'm Christian. Of course, I would forever. I have no problem pushing the word of God ever. You know what I mean? But it's the simple fact that it's a vulnerable topic, especially when you are a person of influence and you have a brand and you're trying to sell things. You know, your specific religion may not be the same religion as somebody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The conversation you're having, the topic that you're, again, people come to you, may want to laugh, and then they hear you talking about, oh, stop masturbating. They hear you talking about, oh, sitting is this, or just talking about Christian things. That may throw them off a little bit. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, they may look at that, they may have that idea, but they be like, dang, I don't want people to not want to watch you no more. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. Talk to me just about where did that come from? And, you know, we spoke about the challenges you had before you started dropping them, but just talk to the people, bro, because again, a lot of people go through that, and it may not be religion based. It may just be content in general that they just don't want to drop for whatever reason, and they had to go over the hurdle.
Yeah, so with me, definitely was living wild up until like June of this year. Gave my life to Christ, decided to calm down, and even when I was living wild, like I always preached on my story, always posting Bible verses on my story, and people would interact with it. But I never brought it to my page. So I was like, you know what, let me try to post it. And the funny thing is, once I did, all my views dropped, plummeted. Like, algorithms stopped rocking with me. And I feel like that's how it is just with God in general. You could be wilding out and be like, I'm ready to lock in, and everything in life will fall apart.
Yeah.
But I feel like things got to go bad before you get your blessing.
Yeah.
And so I started posting, and although the numbers weren't doing the same as a skit, people would be DMing me on the back end like, Brian, gonna lie, I needed this, or like, oh, thank you, like I was asking God to send me a sign, and I saw this video today, like you're really heaven sent, da. So it would like give me the fulfillment that I wanted. And I've just had the attitude of like, do it anyway. Even the videos, like you said, we spoke about it back in June. The videos have been on my phone since June, July.
Right.
I didn't start dropping them until a couple weeks ago. Because I was still scared, like, what are people going to think? What is da. And one thing I realized is nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody, all the stuff that we think people will say, they don't say it.
Yeah. Literally.
And if they do, they don't say it to you or your face. They
facts.
say it to the
Facts.
group chat or in their mind.
Right.
No one's gonna see me post a Christian video and be like, what you doing, bro? Delete this. Like, I'm just trying to laugh. They'll probably like skip past it like a promo video and be like, yeah, I ain't trying to hear this.
Right.
But no one's gonna be negative to me or in my comments. You get what I'm saying? And people need it. Like, bro, this generation is cooked, bro. They're sad. They're brainwashed. They're sad. They're anxious, they're depressed. People need to hear it, bro. Like, everybody could like put on a front and make Instagram or whatever be their highlight reel, look like they have emotion, look like they're enjoying life, but everybody goes through problems, bro. And we all have met someone that we thought was so cool and like either went over their house and seen how dirty it was or seen a roach or something and be like, oh, who?
Yeah.
So like, I'm just blessed enough to have like the mindset of like real life.
Yeah.
And I feel like I treat my social media like real life when it comes to that sense. Like, bro, people need help. People need to hear the word. And they need to hear it from somebody who looks like them. And someone that's saying it in their medium. A verse would hit harder to the normal young dude right now if Lil Baby posted it opposed to Kirk Franklin posted it.
Very true.
When Kirk Franklin posts, it's like, that's what you
Expected,
expect.
right.
So it's just like,
Right.
oh, but if Lil Baby posts, it's like, oh, Lil Baby posting the
like
Bible, like,
that.
that's alright. So I feel like
Facts.
that's what prompted me to post it, especially people who used to see me like do attention-seeking stuff. And now it's like, Paul's posting this for real, like they tap in more.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it's not like I abandoned the content to post that. It's a cool mix. Like,
Right.
I go viral on Monday for doing something funny, and then on Tuesday it's like, oh yeah, that was cool, but like, hey, go read this verse though. Or like, keep this in mind this week. And the feedback isn't as much as the comedy stuff, but
Of course.
it's people letting me know like, keep doing that, bro. I needed to hear
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, bro, we all get judged individually. So it's like, I don't want to not go to hell. I don't want to be judged and God's like, bro, I gave you that platform. All you did was post rubbish. You didn't put nobody onto the gospel. You just kept reading the Bible, studying it for you and your household. We're all supposed to spread the gospel. And I don't got the grit or the strength or boldness to be doing knocking door to door or talking to people at the grocery store. Like, hey, do you believe in God? So it's like, my social media is my way to evangelize and share the word and, let the algorithm put it on whoever's timeline and get my fulfillment of like, I'm promoting God.
Yeah. Nah, that's huge, bro. That's huge. Nah, because I remember we talked about it even when you pulled up on me in LA. You were showing me the clips, and I was like, dang, bro, that's tough. You're right. You took a little minute to post it.
Yeah. Anxiety, scared. And the funny thing is, the first video I posted did more than any video I posted in 2023.
For real.
The first video I posted, I was like, what's good? Y'all gave my life to Christ. I'm locking in. That video got more comments, more views, more likes than anything I posted earlier this year. So I was worried about nothing. Everything I was worried about, like the complete opposite happened.
It's bro. Me and Mace was just talking about it, bro. Like your mind. It's crazy how your mind trips you up. It's crazy how like you're free. You're walking around as a free person. You got free will, but your brain is locked up because you just put yourself in mental jail all
Literally,
day.
bro, coming up with analogies that may never happen.
Never, and it has never happened. You've never seen it being done to you. You've never seen it being done to someone, but for some reason it's in our head.
What if? Hey, you know what's funny? One thing my man's told me a long time ago is like, why don't you think about everything negative but in a positive light?
Yeah.
So like, someone could be like, hey, bro, I see this job opportunity apply. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, I did this. Like, I can like, what if they tell me I'm not qualified enough? What if they do?
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, the human brain is just so negative.
Yeah, bro.
Like, it's so negative. You could post a fly picture and have 100 baddies comment, and 99 of them give you hard eyes. One person says like, she don't even gotta say this ain't it. She just put the trash emoji, and your whole day's ruined. 99 other people told you look good, they like your fit, you're handsome, they love the cut. One person posted like a thumbs down emoji, your whole day is ruined, and you keep going back to the comment like, thinking, why did she say that? Like, dang, why she ain't delete her? I hope nobody else is. And nobody cares.
You know what's even crazy past that? Sometimes you won't even get a negative comment. And you still would think like that.
Facts. Like, you can take a picture, really like it, and hesitate to post it, and the more you keep looking back at it, you don't like it no more.
Yeah.
Oh, my smile, oh, my chin, oh, my eye. It's really crazy how negative we are, but like, you really gotta keep in mind knowing that nobody cares. And the best analogy I could give you is when you presented in school. We all had to present sometime between kindergarten and 12th grade, or however long you stayed in school. When others were presenting, you were on your phone, you were on the desktop, you were daydreaming, you didn't care. But when it came to your turn, your palms are sweaty, your heart pounding, your tongue dry, and everyone is doing exactly what you were doing when they were talking. They're on their phones, they're on the laptop, they're not paying attention.
Literally.
Y'all are just doing it for a grade. But why is like when you're up there, it's just like so hard.
It's crazy, bro. It's even in regular life, bro. You know, I've dealt with anxiety. I'm sure a lot of people dealt with anxiety. And you know, when you deal with anxiety, you think that everyone is looking at you. You think everyone is thinking something. You could be presenting, you could be talking, or you could just be walking down the street, and you just think someone's looking at you. You know what I'm saying? You just think like, bro. Me growing up, like I say all the time, growing up with nerve damage, I used to always think people were staring at my arm like, yo, dang, bro, I know they're looking at me, but it's just like,
they're not.
no one even like recognized you walk past it, bro.
Right. And I've been reading the Psychology of Money. I just got that book, and the guy said basically it was like a chapter about how nobody cares. And he was like, he used to work in valet, and all the people that pull up in the Ferraris, the Lambos, the Rolls Royces, they would feel cool and feel like everyone's looking at me like, oh, I'm him. But he was like, everyone's not looking at the driver, they're looking at the car. And then they're thinking about how they would look in the car.
Exactly.
And I've been realized like everyone is thinking about what everyone is thinking about them. And once you realize that, bro, you can really move freely in this world. Because like literally nobody cares.
Nah, that's 100%. That's 100%. You know what I'm saying? And worrying about what people supposedly are thinking, or the what ifs in life will literally hold you back from.
Yeah, like you'll run yourself mad.
Bro, literally, bro. What do they say? Dang, it's a Bible verse. But it basically talks about anxiety.
It's like cast all your worries onto Him. There's no point. Like worrying and stuff could be a sin too, because like God is bigger than all your problems, and nothing that you're facing, one, is new. Like everything you're going through, someone else has gone through and conquered before you, and God wouldn't put you through a situation that you can't handle. Like there's a verse too that says like there's always an escape. Like for any temptation you have, there's always like a way out. It's just up to you to take that way out and not just loathe in it. And even speaking how you said the masturbation thing, like the thing is like niggas will come across a video. Like it'll be like OnlyFans on Twitter or whatever. And fakes get past and lie to themselves like, but it's in their mind. And then they're trying to like act like they want to see a tweet below it, like, hold on, I'm tripping. Like just playing when you can go live, get off the app
and go do something.
Close the app, go do whatever, but you try to lie to yourself and then you keep like, nah bro. Like, you keep trying to make excuses as if, like, I'm just going back to the gym. That it's like, I just want to see her at there. I want to see her other, like, just, you know what I'm saying, playing around, lingering when you literally could just cut it off. And chill.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro. Even when you think about temptations and just, we have free will. And at the end of the day, when you have addictions or temptations, you may feel like it's holding you. You may feel like this thing has a hold on me, like there's nothing I can do. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, every single time you decide to go into that temptation, you've made a decision. Every single time. Every single time you've made the decision that, you know what? I'm doing it. At the end of the day, like, you can try to,
got choices.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, we know we're making the decision, but we keep trying to act like something got a hold on us.
Literally.
It's not me.
Literally.
Yes, it is.
Literally. You made the decision.
And just to go back to the judgment thing, like, it's like, everybody keeps playing that game to that day. So one-on-one with God. And he replays it back to you. You can't say, oh, God, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
It was you. Yeah. And he watched you.
it was
facts.
You. Facts, man. I'm not going to lie, I love this conversation, bro. The growth is amazing. Last time we spoke, when we first did the interview, were you in Atlanta at that time?
I think so, but I feel like I was home for Thanksgiving or Christmas or something.
Okay.
It was towards the end of the semester, and I just happened to be around.
And you know, since then, it's you know, I moved to LA, and you've been in Atlanta for a minute. I've seen growth and progress in your life. You know, materialistically, mentally, spiritually, in all aspects, bro. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's great to see your growth through social media and see how you've been elevating. But knowing you as a person, it's great to see it, bro. You've been growing on all aspects, especially the vulnerability, the spirituality, and your psychology, bro. Just growing as a person and maturing. I love to see it. So before we,
I've been thinking about it. I wasn't in Atlanta at that time.
You wasn't?
I was still in Maryland. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. The growth has been crazy, bro. Honestly, the growth has been crazy on both sides, and I love to see it. I just can't wait till what next year's gonna look like. Now, this was an amazing conversation, bro.
For sure.
The value that you gave, the conversation that we had, I love it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love the growth. I love everything. Just what you've been doing, bro. Everything you got going on. Just keep it up, man. Keep going. Like I said, I can't wait to see what 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line looks like. Honestly, I can't even picture it.
We're gonna be doing ATM interviews
Nah,
after the
for
millions.
real.
God
For
willing,
real.
after the millions.
For real, ATM, that's tough. That's tough. But real quick before we get out of here, bro, one question, real quick. We gotta do it. I always ask, what's a quote that you can give the viewers that you feel like will really touch them?
Matthew 6:33. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all other things will be added onto you. I don't know if that's the exact words, but just keep God first, and everything else will fall into place.
I mean, I don't gotta add any extra words, man. It's a fact. It's a simple fact, man. I appreciate this. What's your socials so that people can reach out to you?
Follow me on everything at OMG King Paul. That's OMGITSKINGPAUL for Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and all that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all already know what it is, man. Before the millions, we bring superstars every single trip. We bring beautiful stories every single time, value gems, and it's concrete gems that you can actually take and use. Like, you learn things in this podcast today that you can physically go do something with it. You know what I mean? That's what you're always going to get at Before the Millions podcast. So make sure you keep tuning in at BT Millions on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, podcast, everything, man. We out of here, bro. I appreciate you.
Appreciate
yes,
you.
Sir. Yes,
Y'all
sir.
Stay safe.